Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Where is our attention? That determines our spiritual life. If our attention is on the world and we get too much involved in this world, then we are going away from ourselves. For example, the other day I was talking to somebody and he said, Swamiji, you don't like Himalayas, but you like Goa, you like Rameshwaram, Visakhapatnam, South Africa, like Cape Town. What is the reason? I said, I like to stand in front of the ocean. So, what is the difference? When you stand in front of the mountains, you feel yourself to be very insignificant. Because where is the attention? Attention is in the form, shape, how big these mountains are, and I am so small. See? But when you stand in front of the ocean, you expand and you merge. See? So, what is the world? Asti Bhati Priya Nama Rupa iti Pancha Amshakam Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam Jagad Rupam Tato Dvayam. Asti Bhati Priya Satchidananda. These three are Brahma Rupam. And Nama Rupa, name and form, this is Jagad Rupam. This is the world. So, if we give importance to the world, means what? We give importance to the name and the form. Forms are outside, names are inside. This stand doesn't know its name is stand. Although it is standing, it doesn't know its name is stand. It's we know that it's called a stand. And both of them must be included in the same mind, not in different minds. See? Now, what is behind you? I can see that, I know that. You cannot see, you cannot know. See? What is behind me? You can see that, you can know that. That exists for you, not for me. So, the mind which is supporting the forms and the mind which is giving a name to that form must be one and same. There cannot be two minds. See? Now you are seeing me. I can't say you are hearing me. You are seeing me. Now, where is this knowledge happening that I am seeing Swamiji? Is it happening where I am sitting? Is it happening inside you? But am I inside you? Then work on it. Then we come to this conclusion. The mind is divided into form and a name because we are preoccupied with a particular form. See, from the house's point of view, we are inside the house and the trees are outside the house. But from the space's point of view, both the trees and the house, they are all inside. There is nothing outside. Exactly the same way. From the body point of view, I am inside. The name of the object is inside. And you are outside. The form of the object outside. So this is with reference to the body. With reference to the house, inside, outside. With reference to the body, name is inside, form is outside. What should be understanding, therefore? Understanding should be, till such time we hold on to the house, we will keep ourselves limited. And we will always have three things about the things which are outside: desire, anger, and fear. As long as I keep myself inside, I will always have these three things about the world: desire, anger, and fear. When we are carrying the burden of desire, anger, and fear, we are samsari. Now, we sleep. Don't now. I'm just telling example. No sleep. Thank you. No. When we sleep, that time there is no concept of outside, inside. And therefore, there is no world. Therefore, there is no desire. Therefore, there is no fear. Therefore, there is no anger. What we are trying is undoing meditation. We are not doing meditation. All the notions about meditation should be corrected and then play the game of life. What should be, therefore, the meaning of meditation? We have to first accept that the whole world is in me, but I am not in the world. Means what? All colors and forms are in my vision, but my vision is not influenced by the colors and forms. Now you are a dozen here. If you become 10,000, will it be a burden to my vision? And if you all disappear, will it be a loss to my vision? Now in this, what you have to do? Nothing. See? Living in this wisdom 24/7 is living in meditation. Dhyanamaya Jivan. It is not half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. No. Understanding should be clear. You must have seen somewhere it happened. We are going by car and something wrong went with the car. So we had to get somebody and he did it, and we paid him. So my friend said, Swamiji, these mechanics are far superior than these vehicle engineers. I said, you are talking something like those who are designing the dam, they are inferior, and the labor who is taking the mud and putting, they are superior. Now this statement comes from whom? The one who is at a very base level. But behind the design, what it is, mechanic will not know. He will not know how it has come. Because he is mechanically doing it again and again, he becomes expert. Exactly the same way. When you mechanically sit for meditation, don't move in one posture for half an hour, 1 hour. You can do it, no doubt about it. You will become expert in that. But what is the philosophy? What is the knowledge behind this? Why we should sit quiet? See, I'm slowly leading you to yourself. See, we all know, but we do not know that we know. What is that? Whenever we think of prayers or meditation, what is the first thing that happens? Sit quiet. Why sit quiet? Why not move the legs? No, no, meditation is sit quiet. Then close the eyes. Don't see here and there. Meaning what? Freedom from changes and reaching the changeless is spiritual practice, is it not? Because we are too much body oriented, because we are too much worldly things oriented, for us, spiritual practice means, oh, it should be like this, nice flowers and nice beautiful things and beautiful decoration, Ganpati Bappa and Bhajan Kirtan. Completely extrovert. See? And if we have recognized this, that meditation is a journey from the changes, the moving, to the changeless, to the stable. This is the journey. This journey is not spatio-temporal journey. We are not traveling in space. We are not traveling in time. If you want to understand what is meditation, it is a journey from the husband to the man. Journey from the husband to the man. And if he has reached that journey, attained, what will happen? He will be a happy husband. Meaning, play whatever role you have to play. But don't get rolled up in that. Living in this mode 24/7 is living in meditation, my friends. Therefore, when we thus analyze our day-to-day experiences and learn from that, then our approach to the spiritual life changes. We don't get lost or caught up in these worldly affairs. Therefore, when this is clear, then we go to the next step. Like this building or the hall is in the space, the space is not conditioned by the hall. In the same manner, the worldly objects, drishya, and the knower of the drishya, the drashta, both of them are in the mind. See? So what is to be done? What is to be understood? Do we have to do anything? That the space is supporting everything but doesn't get influenced by anything. The space is supporting everything, doesn't reject anything. We don't have to do anything. Apply the same principle. Joy comes, we support. Misery comes, we support. Like the external air or the external space and internal space. Are the qualities different? Same. Similarly, external mind holding the worldly objects and internal mind knower of the object. Can they be two? See. Therefore, the only way is give up the relative standpoint and understand from the absolute standpoint. From the standpoint of space, good and bad things have no value. From the standpoint of mind, inside and outside has no value. Not only that, the mind is not influenced by the contents like red color, yellow color, green color. Eyes are not influenced. In the same manner, there are many objects in the outside world and there is a knower inside. So whether we know or we don't know, how does it matter? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? We are the same. Now this knowledge we have to get established in. So theoretically, we have heard. I am not telling we have accepted. We have heard. If we have accepted, then the story will be different. We have only heard. So earlier we did not know. Therefore we come for satsang. We know. But there is a doubt. So I do not know is negated by Shravan, not by reading books. Vedanta sadhana is not studying. Vedanta sadhana is Shravana. Listen. See? Shravan. First of all, we don't know. So we heard it. That I am not in the body is in me. Like the space comes to know. I am not in the hall is in me. Therefore, presence or absence of hall makes no difference to the space. When the hall breaks, space doesn't go out. In the same manner, the body is in the mind. So, we start now playing. What it is like being mind, not becoming mind. What it is like being mind. What will be the experience of the space? That will be the experience of mind. Space supports everything, rejects nothing, doesn't get influenced by anything. Mind supports everything, waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Doesn't get influenced by anything. Waking comes and goes. Waking is experienced by intellect. Dream is experienced by the mind. Deep sleep is experienced by the ahankar. And samadhi is experienced by the chitta. Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. Four of them. And we get identified with the intellect, we become a waker. We get identified with the mind, we become the dreamer. We become identified with the ahankar, we in deep sleep. Now here understand, ahankar is not ego. Ahankar is a principle. What is the principle? That electromagnetic force because of which the five elements do not get disintegrated in deep sleep. In deep sleep, the body is alive, blood circulation continues, hair grow, nails grow. Who is that who is holding on all the five elements together? This doesn't happen after death. So that principle is called as ahankar. So mana, buddhi, ahankar, and chitta. Chitta is a memory. And all these four things are together called as mind for easier understanding. See? So now we don't look at the world inside, outside, but we look at the world from the mind standpoint. So everything is included in the mind, object as well as the subject. Now be attentive. When I, the subject, seeing the objects in the world, get influenced by them, what will be my lifestyle? And I, the subject, inside the body, not getting influenced by the worldly objects, what will be the lifestyle? See? When I consider myself, I am inside, therefore I am incomplete, I am finite. Therefore, I must get that thing, then I'll become complete. So, this notion that I am inside the body and the world is outside the body is the cause of birth of desires. In deep sleep, why there is no desire? Because this in and out is redundant. Doesn't have any meaning. When the same thing is applied in the waking state, like this house is outside, I am inside. Now, when I am living in this house, what is my understanding? Yes, house is beautiful. Live, use it properly, but know for certain it is not yours. We are here only up to a particular time. When we are leaving this house, are we going to cry? Have we not done the same thing with our childhood? We left it. Did we cry? No child is miserable while leaving the childhood. On the contrary, they are happy. When I become big, I will do these things because they are fed up of being a child. It is the old people, they talk. हम भी अगर बच्चे होते नाम हमारा होता डब्लू बबलू खाने को मिलते लड्डू. Ask the children, they are fed up of being a child. See, the more we become aware of this, we are constantly rejecting the changes, but we continue to be the changeless one. Therefore, changes are not a problem. Taking the changes seriously is a problem. See? Like the parents, the children are grown up, growing, then they get married, they go away, and then the parents become frustrated. You should know, daughters are not yours, and sons are never yours. They are meant for someone else. But then he keep on holding. We remember all the time, feeling lonely. You are the children. I'm fed up of them, yeah. They don't eat my head. When this knowledge becomes very distinct and clear, then we start working as meditative life. The first step will be when I come to know that whatever thing or being I have given importance, that becomes the source of disturbance for my mind. If something wrong happens to my daughter, you will not be worried about it. You will become philosopher. स्वामी जी बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं, but if it happens to your children, oh, all wisdom disappear. See, friends, frustration expressed in a dignified language is philosophy. All philosophers are frustrated fellows. Therefore, in religion, there is no God. In philosophy, there is no wisdom. God and wisdom coexist only in spirituality. So, living a spiritual life is living in meditation. So, when we take this stand that the space stand is the house is in me, but I am not in the house. In the same manner, the world is in me, but I am not in the world. Means what? Presence or absence of the things and beings will have no consequences in our life. In simple words, we will not be attached to anything or being. I'll tell you something further. You don't have to detach. Then only know you are never attached. How simple it is. Were we attached to the childhood? We left it. We left the teenage. I am seeing with my eyes this beautiful girl. Are the eyes attached to her? No. So, attachment is an illusion. See, all our priorities have changed right from childhood onwards. What were our values? What were our priorities? What were our important things? As we grow, we drop them. And therefore, Bhagavan says, Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. The meditation is lead a life wherein you are with everyone, you are everywhere, but you are with nobody and nowhere. How do we do this? Our Maha Mantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. You are living in meditation. So, now we are starting our GPS journey from where? See, when I was fixing the GPS, we are coming from the Flagstaff. So I put this destination Sedona. And point of origin I didn't put. So in the phone, the point of origin was written Mahim. When I'm starting, it is not starting. From Mahim kaise aunga yaar? Then I realized my mistake. The point of origin I had not specified. Afterwards, when I specified it, immediately the map came, the destination came. In the same manner, our spiritual GPS, destination we know, we may know God realization, self realization. But what is the point of origin? Point of origin is objectivity. Where are we? We are in the worldly things. From there we have to start. So, what will be the first step in meditation? सूखा कचरा हटा दो. You know सूखा कचरा? Dry garbage. Reduce. नहीं काम आएगा. पुरानी लुंगी फेंक दो. नो पर्दे की काम आएगी. दरिद्री. It is, you know why? Because when a person has lived in poverty, they like to save things. They are unable to give up. I tell you my example. I had one Air um, laptop, and it had very less storage. I think 60 GB, many years before. And I had a friend in Melbourne, Australia. So after my talk and everything, I used to immediately remove it and put it in the hard drive. So he used to see that, he used to help me. He said, Swamiji, let us swap. I said, why? He said, my laptop has got 512 GB storage and you require it more than I. So let us change it. In no time he changed. See? But we, no, काम आएगा. अरे फेंको ना. See? असंग शस्त्रेण दृढ़ेन चित्वा. The more you empty yourself, the lighter you feel. How many things we have collected in our life. And I'm not telling you, I also done the same thing. Keep on collecting the things. Therefore, meditation will be, let us not accumulate too many things. There was one lady, she is no more, recently, a year before she died. Very sweet. She was a college teacher, school teacher, and attended my talks for last 30, 40 years. Younger than me. So, she asked me, Swamiji, tell me something. What sadhana I should do? I said, okay, listen. When you buy new clothes, suppose you bought 4 new clothes, you should discard first old 4 clothes. Do this. And she did it. If any new suit she buys, one suit is given to somebody. Slowly, slowly, we discover this joy of giving up. And then the value that we add or attach to the worldly objects is reduced. So, what will be the meditation? Start from where we are. Where are we? We are lost in the worldly objects. So we start from there, meaning start reducing our involvement in the worldly objects first. What is required? Yes, it is required. You require a chair, you require a table, you require it is all required. But that is not all. Then second thing, where are we? We are in some relations. So when we sit for meditation, we are sitting as what? If I sit for meditation as a husband, what will be my Ishta Devata or Anishta Devata? So, first meditation will be reduce the garbage around us. Second meditation will be reduce the wet kachara, the wet garbage. Don't get involved in anybody's life beyond limits. Don't get it. We all have to play our roles. We don't own anything. Play whatever role we have to play. Have we not left India and came here? What was lacking in India? In India, there are no opportunities. And then your children will leave you and go. They will also say the same thing. So don't get caught up in all these relations. You have lived your life. Now, after you come to this stage, you are 100% dedicated only to spiritual evolution. And if we are dedicated to this, then our approach to life changes. We enjoy everything, but we don't get entangled in anything. Enjoyment not followed by entanglement is living in meditation. Now, at this stage, watch your mind. We have not done anything. If you are with me, you are not talking to yourself. If you are with me, you are listening to silence. When we don't talk to ourselves, mind dissolves in consciousness. When we listen to silence, the world dissolves in consciousness. The body has disappeared from the knowledge. the shape, contour line of the body has almost disappeared. The notion of inside and outside is all erased. So our experience is like the space. No beginning, no center, no end, and no modifications. We have to be alert that the flow of thoughts is not created. We have to be vigilant. Then we are not conceptualizing this experience. Your breathing is extremely slow and shallow. Because the division between inside body and outside body is slowly being erased. Therefore, the individual mind merges in the total mind, like the individual space merges in the total space. Only being aware, not aware of anything. Only pure experience, not experience of anything. Only pure knowledge, not knowledge of anything. This objectless awareness knowerless knowledge, doerless actions, experiencerless experience. He is the truth. Take a deep breath once or twice slowly and see how the notion that we are inside the body and the world is outside has become real. Move your toes and fingers and the ignorance is established. I am other than everything. I am limited. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Don't make any memories. No meditation is ever repeated. Unique experience. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.